Doug really doesn't want to be outside. He keeps going to the door. Dougie, it's really cold out, guys. It's noon. I'm going to let the ducks out briefly here because I've got to prep the barn for tonight. Got to do a little bit of a clean out and fresh straw, get them set up, because tonight minus 24, 26 below. Okay, oh, my water's frozen. What is going on here? Everything is frozen. I went to open the truck. I had to get into the cab of the truck. All my doors are frozen shut, I guess from the rain, and then the flash freeze we had. I couldn't. I even went inside the truck and tried to push it from the inside. Frozen solid. Like, I know if I forced it open, I would probably rip off the weather stripping. I've never seen it so solid. My shoulders actually sore from pushing against it from inside the truck. I kept butting into it, and oh yeah, the ducks aren't going to be staying out long. This is nasty. They said the wind chill on the internet. Okay, Doug, you're going to stay out there because I don't want the ducks running around in this unnecessarily. The wind chill right now is minus 28. It says that its ambient is minus 14. Oh man. Yeah, the ducks aren't staying out long. I don't believe this. Of course, it's March. We're like a matter of what, 3 weeks away from spring, and it's like the coldest it's been all winter. I hear you, ducks. Oh man, on my face. I gotta get into the barn and out of the wind here and clean this barn out. And then push the ducks back inside. But I'm going to let them out here. Yeah, I hear you. You can come out when I get the barn ready for tonight. I'm going to just let the camera run today, guys. I've got the pivot heads on, so I've got a good 40 minutes of footage I can play with here. Well, if the battery doesn't freeze. Oh yeah, they want out bad, eh? I think that's it. Strippers inside and Magoo. Yes, ducks. It is full-blown winter. Oh, there was an egg underneath the pail, guys. Somebody laid an egg underneath. I'm just frozen standing here. The wind. It's a really damp wind. Listen how loud they are behind me. Oh. I'm wearing the pivot heads with my sunglass lens in them. Yesterday, even with sunglasses in the car yesterday all day, I had a slight headache last night. Oh yeah, they're not staying out long. This is crazy. This is like January cold. Okay, come on, ducks. Okay, how frozen is it? Yeah, the heater's working. Because look at this end. She's just that cold, guys, that the tub is frozen. That's cold. Okay, so we'll get this cleaned out. I don't think the Muscovies are even going to come out. I think they're probably just going to be hanging here. Yeah, it's -10 with a wind. Oh, we got another egg in here. I'll come back for that. Yeah, these Muscovies aren't interested. We'll leave them in there. Oh yeah, I came over here for a shovel. I gotta get inside the barn and shovel some duck poop here. Get out of the wind. This is not nice. It's fitting, you know, the end of winter, and we get a lockdown. Unbelievable. But the weatherman was right, you know, they've been telling us for over a week that we were going to get this crazy cold snap. They weren't lying. No, you're not getting in the tub, girls. Huh. I can't believe it. You know, usually the heater works well for keeping this tub, you know, ice free even in the extreme cold. I guess the wind chill is just too much for it. Alright, I got a bit of an ice problem here. I think that's it. Oh man, my hands are cold. Oh. I know Doug's not enjoying it. He's probably at the house. He might be on the front deck of the door, wanting to get in right now. Cover this up because I don't want the ducks going in the water when it's this cold. They'll get wet and then freeze to the ground. Because the problem is that it's well water and it's like 52 degrees Fahrenheit. So with it being this cold out right now, that's like a warm bath for them. And then they'll get all wet, lay down on the ground, and freeze all their belly feathers. Okay, well the tub's filling. I'm gonna get this barn started. Oh man. Oh, I wish I had like an on-screen temperature so you guys could see like an LED readout. Doug, keep moving so you don't get cold. Let's get this barn ready for a lockdown. Oh, is it ever warm in here? +2. +2 and wet. I'll turn the lights on so I can see. Is it ever wet, actually? You can really feel it. speed cleaning. I gotta get done quick too, because my buddy, I'm probably gonna be late phoning him. He's in Vancouver, and which is 3 hours time difference, and he's the one that's doing my my agreement for my big announcement. And he told me that he could give me a couple hours of his time, starting at 9 a.m. his time. So I've got to hurry up here. I'm probably late. I am late. Alright. I'm struggling here. Not the most organized, guys. And I got to run to town to go to my insurance company. Oh, is it ever wet in here? Actually, I'm thinking the whole floor has to be cleaned. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Well, I think you more like you can see it, because I got sunglasses on and I can. They just soaked it. They'll have no problem coming back in here once I put fresh straw in here, because we know ducks and fresh straw, it's irresistible for them. Oh, I see another egg. Okay. So I got an egg here. I'll put it up here so I don't forget it. That way it's out in the open. I got one in the shed. So whatever we got for eggs today. Oh, there's another egg. I had 3 eggs to our patch today. I'm sorry I'm moving around so quick, guys, but I'm I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible for 2 reasons. 1, to go do my phone meeting, and 2, get the ducks back into the barn, because the wind chill out there, the ducks they could get frostbite on their feet. It's going to be locked down here next 2 days. Okay, that's dry. It looks like it's just the center of the floor. That's not bad. Actually, this area. Yeah, I'm gonna get the snow shovel here. Do a scrape. No, it's wet down here too. Alright, I gotta just scrape this. Seems the floor is really wet. The boxes, I can see the boxes are a different color. They're lighter color, so they're not wet. It's just the floor. The ducks must have been playing in their water. Because it's damp here too. That's what they were doing. They were playing in their water like a bunch of kids. Stripper must have went outside when I was filling the tub. What's this like? This is not bad. It's dry. I think the problem was it got too warm in here and the floor never froze. I know it feels nice to be outside of the wind, out of the wind. Actually, this starling, I'm looking around here, it must have flown out this morning when I had the door open. I just realized there's no bird in here. It must have came in with the ducks when it was really cold. Followed them in. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a sheet of duck poop. Alright, take this. Alright, got a little bit of ice particles coming down right now. It's so cold. Hey Doug, I don't... They were calling for ice today. You know it's cold when it's ice. Oh, somebody asked me in the comments, they always see me hooking the rope on the sleigh when I'm near things. And the reason I do that is because, it's not because of Doug. It's not because Doug will take the sleigh and run away on me. The reason is that when there's duck poop on the ground, the rope is clean. And if I let the rope fall on the ground, the rope gets covered in duck poop. And then when I grab it with my gloves get covered in duck poop. So it's just to, help me cut back on the amount of duck poop my gloves are covered in. Oh, I'm falling in all the holes that I made when the snow was soft, and they're hard holes now. My feet disappear in them. And the problem is we had snow that filled the holes up. Come on out, Doug. Doug, come on. I just find, like I said, if I hook it up on things, the rope stays clean. Another thing is too is when I hook it over my shoulder, and you got poop all over the rope, and then it gets all over your jacket, and I basically live in duck poop here, so I try to limit how much gets on me. Some days it's a futile effort because I just get covered in duck poop, but yeah, this end's really wet. They must have been hanging around at this end. Doug! Oh, fresh duck poop, eh? Dougie. And it's like, he's not like he's, not fed enough. The dog eats like a king. I guess the duck poop is better than my cooking. Scrape here. More raw, uncut footage of me working, guys. This is what it's really like. Yeah, is it ever wet at this end? And this is the high end of the barn, away from the water. It's usually not this wet. The ducks must have been hanging around the door. hard on my back today. I gotta take the glasses off for a second here, guys, so I can see how wet this is. Okay, that's not bad. Just take a look at the other side. And I can throw some straw on top of that. I just wanted to get that really wet stuff out of here. Because according to the weatherman, we've got 3 crazy cold nights ahead of us. I got Dougie. I think once I get the straw in here, the ducks are going to come right back in. Because I know they like laying in fresh straw. And on cold days like today, it doesn't take much to motivate them to come inside. Oh, I must have pulled a muscle just now, guys. I got a little bit of a sharp pain in my lower back. I think it's because I'm going too quick and I bent over wrong. Okay, Dougie. Okay, all right. That's get the moisture gone. Come on, dog. You go tell them crows, Doug. They're driving you nuts. Oh. Okay, those holes from all the punch holes I did in the soft snow, they're like little traps. Having problems. Oh, I'm struggling. We're starting to burn through straw now with this cold weather we've been having lately. Oh, he found a good chunk there. He's just chewing down on her. A lot of quick head movement, guys. I'm sorry. It's probably brutal to watch, but this is what we're doing right now, and I'm sharing it. You know, since I've been doing these raw videos, it really gives you an idea of what goes on here, a lot more than than when I do the edited version, because when I do the edited versions, honestly, it's more like a TV thing, you know how the edits, and you keep changing scenes, and you don't get to see exactly what's taking place here. I'm actually looking forward to working on this live streaming, and like this weekend I got to work in my garage, because I've got a major rearrange to do for what's coming here next week, because I just got email that the stuff is in production, so it's going to be here next week. So I've got to get my garage done, because the sooner that I can get it happening, this little project, another little project I'm working on, the sooner we can get some live streaming, because I got to get the encoder, and what that's going to enable us oh, excuse me, is I'm going to set the camera up, and I'm just going to film myself, turn the camera on, so you guys can watch me work in real time. It's like, you're not going to get much more reality than that. It's going to be the real deal. I'm looking forward to it, and Richard says that the Wi-Fi is on its way with FedEx, so next week, hopefully, my surprise shows up for you guys, and then we can start getting the ball rolling here. Come on, Doug, move. Doug, come on. I know that's really good poop, but I get the ball rolling for the encoder, because we need the encoder so that I can plug my big cameras into it, and we can get some like high definition sound, 1080p high definition video live. It's going to be like watching TV station, the quality wise, because I've got my internet connection here. Oh, excuse me. It takes 6 megabytes upload speed to live stream 1080p, and my connection is 22 up. So I've got like lots of bandwidth to do a live upload, a live stream up, like absolutely no problem. We're the crazy part is I've been paying for this service, because I upload videos, and I want it fast, because it gets so much, it's just easier, it's quicker to get the stuff up to you guys, that when you hit upload, and it only takes 15-20 minutes to upload a video. Oh, excuse me. So I've got this, I've been paying for this, this 22 megabyte upload speed, because I originally wanted to do live streaming, but it was just, it's $1,300 for the encoder. Then, $700 for the Wi-Fi, so that I got Wi-Fi outside, so I can do the encoding and transmit up to you. But it's going to happen, because, like I said, I got a surprise coming. You're going to love it. Believe me, you're going to love it. I can't wait to see it. And it's gonna enable us to go live here. Plus, I want to be live this spring because of what's going to happen here. You guys have to watch it live. It's just going to be too big of a deal. You're not going to want to have delays seeing the stuff, what's going on down here. It's going to be probably one of the most awesome things on YouTube. Well, that's if you're a duck fan. If you're not into ducks, it ain't going to be that awesome to you. But I think everybody that watches this show is pretty awesome when it comes to ducks. We all have a soft spot for the little cute things. Are they at the door? Yeah, they're looking at me through the door. All right. Holy mackerel! Oh, dusty here today. Plus, I'm going, a lot faster than I normally go. Because I want the ducks to come back into the barn. Which I know they're going to come in here real soon. On their own, more than likely, because of the straw. It's like a drug to them. Think about it, you know, the straw makes you that happy, eh? To be an animal. The highlight of your day is a $3 bill of straw. I'm surprised they're not coming right now. They must be distracted outside. Okay, the other end. More. I'm talking to myself here. Well, I know I'm talking to you, but well, actually, I am talking to myself, and you're listening to me. All right, duckies. Some serious comfort happening here now. Yeah, one thing about the pivot heads, you know, when I point my head and I'm looking at something, you guys are seeing exactly like I noticed. One of the things, you know, the GoPro, I love the sound. The sound I really like. But I noticed that if I'm looking off in the distance, the GoPro, because it's mounted on the top of my head, I have it pointed down at a slight angle so that you can see, you know, I'm working on stuff in my hands. Well, the problem is that when I look at a distance, I've noticed that what I'm looking at, what's happening is I might be looking right there, but the GoPro is pointed there. So like what I'm looking at is only in the top of the GoPro screen. I've noticed that it isn't the same thing as with the pivot heads. You know, when I look up, you're looking at exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, bag of feed. It looks like they're going to sleep outside for a little while here. Oh. Sun's trying to come out. Oh, a little coughing happening here. Yeah, -10 with the wind. Oh, I got the hose all running in the bathtub. Oh, she's definitely overflowing. I totally forgot about that. They eat a fair amount of food. Yeah, a little bit too much dust today. I'm going too fast. Okay. And the dog's missing. I don't see him anywhere. Done. Let's go deal with the overflowing. Oh, a rope. Go deal with the overflowing tub now. Yeah, that was really wet in there. And considering how cold it's going to get, that would have been... Oh, there's a crazy dog. What? What is it? What's here? What is it, Doug? You're not coming in here because the only thing you want to do is eat duck poop. You've already had your fair share in the barn. Oh, I almost just whacked myself in the head with the gate. Okay, ducks. How about you go back into the pit or the barn? Yeah, she's overflowing. All right, I gotta take a little water out of this. A little bit more. The only reason I do that is because if the plywood is touching the water, it starts to separate, because that's that cheap Chinese plywood from the incubator, the recycled plywood. You can see it starting to split here from the water. So if I keep it so that it's not touching the water, it doesn't get worse. Okay, ducks. How about you head over to the barn? I'm not going to lock you in. Actually, I'm going to see if I can catch this Muscovy here. Muscovy, you should be like in with your others. Oh. Not going to happen. Okay. Almost. Alright, come on, ducks. Into the barn.